Hi everyone, and welcome to Theo and Olaf. My name is Eric, and this is Olaf, our Samoyed doggy. So I thought I'd do something a little different today and take you all on a hike with us. There is a hiking trail nearby where we live, and also I'm trying to get Olaf to be an off-leash dog during our hikes. So I'm trying to build trust with him by having him be off-leash and see if he can stay next to me along the trail. There've been some times where he might get distracted, he might go off the trail a couple times, but he never goes too far ahead of me, or he's never too far behind me either. So it's like more of a continuous type of training that I've been doing with him. So let's go on a hike and have a good time. All right, so we are walking towards the trail, and it is really nice and foggy outside. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of fog. It's really cool. A lot of good, interesting smells out here. So I think Olaf will really enjoy this. All right, so we reached our trail. It's right behind me here. It looks pretty clear. So I'm gonna let Olaf off the leash. Olaf, sit. Good sit. Good boy. Yeah, good Olaf. Look at his hat. He's so happy. So if someone were to come toward Olaf, I would just put the leash back on him. Let's go, buddy. He always has that little bit of energy right there at first. But don't worry, he will be tired by the end of this hike. This is a pretty easy hike. It's, there's a mild incline coming up here. But other than that, it's pretty steady. Of course, Olaf likes to get distracted a lot by sniffing things. And so him sniffing things is great mental stimulation. So that's going to cause him to just be tired afterwards because he's working his brain a lot. So a lot of good smells right here. Oh, I think he might go poop actually. Yep, he's going to go poop. The wild Olaf. The legendary Olaf. Olaf, left. See, Olaf knows his left from right. We go left a lot, I guess. So he knows left pretty well. Bit of a little small incline here. Oh, yeah. He's going to be sniffing a lot of things. He's probably going to mark this. Yeah, okay. We typically don't allow Olaf to mark, but because he's off leash, I can't really control it at the moment. So, whatever. Let him be him. Alright, we're going this way. Good, he knows. I think he's got this trail kind of memorized. This is the one we kind of do all the time now, so I think he kind of has it down now. Which way is he going to go? Good. Good choice. Olaf's very smart. He can go someplace like a couple times and he'll have it memorized. He'll know like the whole path pretty well. Let's go. Yeah, definitely a steeper incline here. And he's gonna smell. And this is fine. See, I like that he's not going too far. Like he might go up the hill. So I'll see how far he goes. He'll come down though. He'll get FOMO and come back down. And he's just exploring. There he comes. Good boy, Olaf. Like if I continue to walk away, he'll just follow me again. So, yeah, he hates being left behind. Watch, I'm gonna walk away. He's just gonna start running toward me again because he hates being alone, which I get because I hate being alone too. Bye, Olaf. Yeah, that's one way to get him to come. It's just make him feel like, oh, bye. No. Yeah, he loves smelling these plants. And I'm watching him too. I'm watching him if he's eating anything, so I don't want him to get sick from stuff. So sniffing's fine. I'm sure there's a lot of history here for him to examine. Trees. I'm sure animals have probably marked these areas before, and he's probably gonna mark this bush. Let's see. That's pretty good. See, he's just sniffing a lot. He's doing a really good job of just sniffing. But then, of course, I'm walking away further. Olaf, come. Leave it. Come here. Olaf, leave it. Come. So I had to definitely raise my voice there a little bit because he was getting too invested in that plant. And there's a road right there. So we're not really deep in the woods. It's pretty close to the main road here. But it's a nice little distraction, right? It's kind of cool having this little park about, you know, a 5-minute walk or less from your house. So of course, you know, there's a lot of moisture, right? The ground is wet. So a lot of scents coming up from these plants and everything. And this path is actually pretty narrow. So if I were to walk Olaf on a leash, it would be pretty hard because of how narrow it is. So having him off leash is fine. And I don't mind it. I'm gonna wait for Olaf, let him just sniff it out. He's just engaging with that plant. Olaf, wrong way. Come on. This way. Yeah, good boy. He's pretty good at recall, if I say. I think when he's just too invested in something, then it's hard for him to come back, but it's pretty simple for him to come back to me. He loves this particular plant. I'm not sure what about he likes, but it's always this plant that he kind of likes, this type of plant. And he's going to mark it. Okay. Aren't you like out of pea now? Empty? You already have that plant. You want that root? Is that meaningful to you? Okay. It's like a kid in a toy shop who wants everything. Can't have everything, Olaf. Nope, let's go. Bye, Olaf. Olaf, come. Leave it. Good leave. Let's go. Nope, leave it. Let's go. Leave it. Come here. See, as you can tell, it's getting a bit harder for him sometimes. He wants to sniff everything. He wants to just mark everything. He wants to sniff everything. And he's getting very distracted by things. So it's getting sometimes harder for him to come back to me for recall. Somebody just fell from the trees. I'm sure there's an animal in there, probably jumping branches. Oh yeah, it's a little squirrel. Let's go. Hey, okay, now he's going way too far. Olaf, come here. Olaf, come here. That's too far, dude. That's not good. That's way too far. No, come here, let's go. Like, he's great right now. Like, right now, he's ahead of me. He's just, you know, not being too distracted by things. Right now, at the moment, he's just skipping ahead, which is fine. If he did this is fine. But then he gets distracted by every little thing. And that's the problem with being a dog, of course, right? Your sense of smell is super strong. All right. And I'm sure he smells so much history, like, just within, you know, a foot from, you know, one place to another. He's doing much better now. I don't know. He just seems to be less distracted, or he's not venturing off too far as he did before. I think that was the furthest he's ever gone. I've never seen him actually go that deep into the woods before. And Olaf is looking at two squirrels fighting each other in a tree right there, but they're gone now. Alright, and we're back at the beginning of our trail. This is the bridge we first came across here. And we're going to start heading back now. Nope, leave it. Good leave. It's good. Right, you listen to that one. Right now, I just don't want him to start being distracted again. I want him to just focus. You know, let's get out of here. Good. Yay. All right. So since we're going back onto the main road, I'm going to hook Olaf back up. Olaf, sit. Good sit. So there are usually people here, so I'm going to just hook him back up. Oh, dude, you are muddy, man. Look at that. Look at that. You can't see, I guess, too much on the camera, but he has a bit of dirt on his beard, as I call it there. All right, I'm gonna hook him back up. Ready, Olaf? Break. Let's go. Good. So, yeah, that was interesting. There were definitely some good moments we had, but there were also some moments where Olaf just wouldn't come back. He was just too distracted by certain smells from the plants. And that point where he took off and went deeper into the forest. So wasn't too happy about that. He can definitely get distracted and focused on one thing, and then it's hard to call him back. But he did a good job. I'm proud of you, Olaf. Come a long way. Because in old days, he would have just ran off and ditched me altogether. So I'd be chasing him into the forest, and I'd be getting lost too. So it's come a long way. Even though it wasn't perfect, it was a lot better than before. Olaf, hey buddy, did you have a good hike? Olaf, sit. No, sit. Good. All right, this is the part where I like to let him off leash again, because our home is just right there around the corner. So he knows where home is. So I'm gonna let him just finish off on a positive note here, where he can just kind of just run home. Here you go. Let's go. Hey, Olaf. Catch. Good catch. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any tips about walking a dog off leash on hiking trails, let me know. And if you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.